pull together when we need to. So I'm gonna just kind of like pass it on down the line. I'll finish us off, and then we'll get going. So you guys want to start here?
So I think everybody knows the role of Jason. Knew what he was about his character. So on behalf of Dunham School, I appreciate everybody's turnout. The support has been great. To the family, I'm really sorry. It's a horrible incident. It's great to see everybody come together though and do something positive in a time of sorrow. So today when we roll, it's not about just rolling. Just look at your space where you're at. Be aware of your environment. Have some fun, some laughs, and just roll hard for Jason on this one, all right?
Cool. Yeah, I knew Jason through, I think we both started through the same Jiu Jitsu gym, which is funny that Evan brings up like that Jiu Jitsu family kind of stays together. And always super aggressive. Like I said, we both started at the same time. So he's always a great training partner. Both learning each other's techniques and always trying to go at it. So it hit close to home because I ride a street bike too, and I mean I've been hit a couple times, and so that part really hit me when I was discussing it with some other teammates. But it's tough not to dwell on that, because you want to celebrate such a cool person's life. So I think that's what we should focus on, and everybody just appreciate one another because you never know. But thanks for turning out, and also thanks for having me.
Like he said, we are kind of, if you see everybody here is come from the same low background gym, big gym, back in the day. And I used to see Jason since he was like 9, 10 years old. I saw him grew up the same with Fremont. And what we do to hear that news, a week before I told him, let's get it was hard because I've been training with that kid since he was there. And his dad too, and everywhere that I see him, it was like he was my brother. And same with this guy. Sometimes we don't see each other every day because we got things to do in life, but they're part of my life, and to see one person leave so early, it shut me down. The whole entire week I was just out of my mind. Even I saw Frank, and soon that I just mentioned his name, he just shut down there. It was hard for me to say that to him, but like I said, guys, Jiu Jitsu is a good thing to bring everybody together. And the funny thing is you see kids growing up, and you treat those kids like your own kid, your brother, your sisters, and it's hard to see this happening now. He's in a good place now, and thank you everybody, thank you Don for doing this, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Scott Thomas from the garage. I started a little dojo for karate for 20-something years ago for myself. I turned my garage into a dojo. So when my kids got old enough, I opened it up to the neighborhood when they were really young. And through that is how I met Jason. Jason's been coming by the garage for 13-something years, and every day has been a pleasure with him. He's obviously a jiu-jitsu specialist and a martial artist in his heart, but he lived it. He didn't only talk the talk, he walked the walk. He really, truly tried to make everything he did and everyone he met just a little bit better. If he could help him, he would do it. I not only got back from Jason in the later years by him choking me more and arm-barring me more, but I got a family. The Pachecos too, they're my family. Every one of them has reached out, and we've honored Jason in his passing, and we'll continue to honor by being better people, better martial artists also. But all of you are my family too. And again, this is because of Jason. They wouldn't do this for me, and it's okay, but that's how special he was with everything he did. And I'm very, very thankful for all of you, and I'm very thankful for the time I had with him. Again, my garage is always open to everyone, martial artists or not. You can always come by. Jason's pictures have been hanging there from the get-go. I'm old school. I actually print them. So please make yourself welcome to come by the garage as well. And again, all my condolences to the family and to everyone here, because I know we all feel it. It's time to suck it up and be better people. Jason would want that. and we're gonna start to feel it soon. We're gonna start to feel it soon. And thank you very much, sir, for doing this. Very much. I know it's an honor for everybody. Everything I've seen has been an honor, and we're gonna continue to honor. So thank you very much. Very much.
Kind of don't know where to start with about this, but I just know today he wanted us to have fun and roll. Jason was always about rolling and no warm up, just just start going on. Let's go, let's train all the time. And it's been like that since I was a yellow belt. I had a Cobra Kai Jiu Jitsu man back then, like 07, 08 when I first met Jason. He's a brother. This is my family too now. So thanks for everyone that showed up. Thank you, Jason.
Okay, so Jason's been my boy since we were young and we came up together. He used to always come to the garage, train. He was the hardest worker I knew. He never sat out around. He always gave back to the white belts. And miss him a lot. Thanks guys for coming.
Just want to say thanks to Evan for opening up his gym for everybody to come here and train. For Jason, like these guys said, this is what he would want. And our condolences to his family. Jason was a great kid, and it's just to have fun and do it for Jason.
I just want to say that a couple of days before it all happened, John and I had lunch with him, and I just want to tell you that he's very happy. He was a very happy kid, and I know him for like 10 years too, since leaving days. So I just want to tell you he was super happy, okay?
Yeah, I met Jason in the garage and everything, and like right after that guy was a big inspiration for me, and it's like especially trying to balance life and an MMA career and stuff like that. And Jason was always someone I always looked to see that balance, and just a real positive guy who can lift you up if you're having a bad day. And I'm really gonna miss him.
My name's Cody. I started training here at Evans, I think in September. I've definitely known Jason the least out of anybody in this line, or maybe even anybody in the room. He was here the first night that I came in here, and so my first impression of him was basically a monster. He's 50 pounds less than me, and I hadn't been training in a while, but he utterly destroyed me. But that's not what really stuck with me. The last time I rolled with him was just a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at the most. And what struck me then, I think Annie, you mentioned this, was he was getting ready with you guys wrestling. And after a hard day's training, he was still smiling and going with you guys harder than when me and him had rolled in 2 hours earlier. And I think that kind of spirit, like everybody said, his like the joy he brought to everybody, is what is stuck with me, even only knowing him this long, was with that. And I don't mean like any disrespect to anybody or any of his instructors, but when I did roll with him, I told him I thought he should be a black belt, and this black belt was from a company designed by a guy up in northern Nevada who, his name is on here, Scott K. It was a company called Kickskin. And he passed away basically right after I got this from him. And this is the belt I've been wearing a long time. And again, no disrespect to his instructors. It's not meant to be like a promotion from somebody that doesn't know him, but I just wanted to give this to you guys.
What? Oh, yeah.
Hey, my name's Steve. I've been in town training for a long time, and I knew Jason. I mean, what a great guy. And when I think of Jason, I think of my brothers from back in the day at Legion and Throwdown: Eddie, Mike, Eric, John, Matt, Renee. And I mean, that's just the kind of bond that you get from this sport. And you know, Jason's face when he walked in the room, you guys can't. That smile he had on his face and that outlook on life was just contagious. And you know, when I heard about this news on Thursday night, I was just completely devastated. I've been thinking about you guys ever since, and just my condolences. I can't imagine what you guys are going through. And I have on my phone. I haven't seen Jason in 5 years. I want to be honest with you, but I have on my phone a picture of when I did a tournament here in Vegas, and Jason's little face with his smile is right in the corner. He was on the side of the mat, kind of yelling out suggestions for me and coaching me and all that sort of thing. And I will cherish that because, man, what a great kid. And you can tell by the folks in this room that he really had an effect on people. So just celebrate his life. I mean, what a great guy. So that's all I have to say.
Is there anybody else that'd like to say something? I don't want to cut anybody short. If somebody would like to say something, yes.
I never really knew Jason, but from what I can tell, everybody here obviously did love him enough to be here. It was very sad what happened, and I'm just glad that he was here to teach us to be stronger together, to help us grow stronger together, help that bond grow stronger. I'm very sorry for you guys what happened. I never really knew him, but when I rolled with him, I always knew that he was a good guy, so I just let you start.
I just want to say that I didn't get to roll with Jason nearly as long as probably most of you have, but it's interesting in jiu-jitsu because when you get on the mat, sometimes you only have to roll with somebody once for them to make a mark on you and for you to learn something that you never forget the rest of your life. And I really feel like everybody who I roll with shapes who I am as a jiu-jitsu player, whether it's in a large way or a small way. And to all of you, his family, like he goes on in all of us, like every time I do certain things, he comes to mind. And so like he will never be gone, you know, here on these mats. Even for those of us who knew him for just such a short time.
I met Jason about a year ago. I was going through a rough time, and that time he was a complete stranger. I just moved back to my mom's house because of personal reasons, and I started rolling with him. And after we rolled and after the class, we started talking and about our game and everything. And I was in such an emotional state that I started telling him about my problems and everything. And for some reason, like someone that I've known for like an hour helped me through he helped me through a tough time better than most people that I've known for like decades, which is just crazy. And I saw him like about a month ago, and we made plans to hang out and stuff, you know? And it was just, I never got to say thank you because he got me through like a really tough time. So it's hard. So thank you.
So what we want want to do is we want to take a minute just to silence, send those thoughts, things that you may or may not have been able to say directly to Jason during that time. So if we can just get quiet for a minute. Thank you. Last thing to kind of kick us off. Last thing I want to say is one thing we can all agree on is Jason was a very happy guy. His energy wore off on other people. Super happy. I know he was in a really good spot right before he passed, but be happy about that. It's way better to your last time to be happy, okay, than the alternative. But I'll tell you one thing. Wherever Jason is right now, he's rolling, okay? So that's what we're going to do the rest of the day. We're going to honor him by getting on this mat. We're going to roll. There's not a lot of space. Let's make room. Let's have fun and really celebrate his life, all right? We're going to do a team pick, okay, because we're one family in here. We're going to do a team pick, and then we'll get to rolling. We got a little bit of food on the way. We got some taquitos. But let this be a celebration, okay? All right, guys.
Just be aware of your space, please.
We can just line up on this one.